What's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie coming at you on my way to work. Y'all know this is my Monday. This is the first day of a 6-day stretch. Come to you guys like I normally do. You know how we do it. We're going to talk about anything and everything, anyone and everyone. Y'all keep me company, and hopefully I keep you guys slightly entertained. This is the title: Food for Thought, Equality. I just want to come to you guys really quick because I was having these conversations with myself actually for the past couple of days based on a lot of stuff that's going on in the world, on YouTube and things of that nature. So I'm going to come at you guys and just talk about equality, my thoughts on equality. Now this is just my opinion, my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Food for thought, like I said, it's not set in stone. Some of you may agree with it, some of you may not agree with it, some of you may want to have a conversation about it at a later date, and that could be possible. But when we think of equality, we think of equal, we think of 50-50, like, you know, people want relationships, they want a relationship to be equal. I'll bring 50, you bring 50, and together we have 100. People think about equality as far as the race thing. People think that, or want to believe that it's possible for white people, black people, and everyone in between to all have the same equal rights. When we think of male and female relationships, everybody wants it to be equal. Everyone should be treated the same. Everyone wants to act the same. But if you really think about equality, or when I think about equality, I understand completely. In order for there to be equal in any aspect, someone must give up something in order for the ones who don't have it to obtain it. You see what I'm saying? Let's take an example as far as race relationships. If there's going to be true equality, the ones in power must lose some of that power, or the majority of that power, in order for the ones who don't have said power to gain said power. So why would you think that there will ever be some type of form of equality when the people in power must lose that power in order for you to gain it? Does it make sense? Is it clicking? Does it compute? Same thing with the sexes. In order for there to be equal rights for women, there means that men must relinquish some of that power to women in order for them to have the same rights as men. But even on that aspect of it, think about it. Do women really want to be on the same level as men? Do they really want to be treated as men? You can't have it both ways. You can't say you want equal power or equal rights or equal this and equal that as someone else, but yet still, oh, I'm a woman, you should be chivalrous toward me. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. The black and white thing. Oh, we want to be treated the same as, quote unquote, the ones in power, which are, we know, are white men. But yet you don't want the responsibility of that power. You want all the gain but none of the work. Let's just look at stuff here from on YouTube right quick. People who don't want to work, people who think that the government should take care of them, people who are proud to say, oh, I'm on government assistance. I've earned it. I deserve it. But then get mad when people say, well, these certain type of people are the only ones that's on government assistance. Where we know people are proud to say so, proud to, you know what I'm saying, live that way. We don't want equality really, in my eyes. And I say we, I mean everyone who's asking for it. I know I don't want equality. I don't want to be hindered. I don't want you to stand in my way or hinder me from getting what I feel I deserve, that I'm working for, that I think that I've earned. I don't want to be hindered anything. That's why I mentioned at the very beginning of the video is that this is the start of my 6-day work week. Because as y'all know, that's what I do. I work 6 days a week. I get in this car and drive to whatever location I need to drive to in order for me to earn a paycheck and punch a clock. Never asking for a handout, never asking for anyone to do anything for me financially. I'm just asking you not to get in my way while I go out there and push these buttons and count this and count that and transfer this and transfer that and do all the things that I do. Serve this tea, serve this food, because you know I'm also a server on the weekends. See, I'm not afraid to work. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm not afraid to do things to make sure that I maintain the lifestyle in which I have grown accustomed to. When is it open? Okay. There's a new wing spot opening. Like, I'm on my way to work, so it's opening. You know what I'm saying? Equality. There can't truly be equality until the ones in power actually relinquishes some of that power in order to make it equal. And let's say you, for example, whatever power that you have, are you willing to relinquish some of that power for someone to be on the same level as you? Are you willing to relinquish your financial means in order for someone to be on the same level as you? No, there would never be equality until we grasp that concept and understand that concept, that in order for there to be equality, the ones in power, the ones with the haves, must relinquish some of that in order for the have-nots to gain. I'm just saying, y'all, we need to be very honest with ourselves. What is it that we're really asking for? Equal rights? What do you mean by that? Because you can't please everybody 100% of the time. Look at the Dave Chappelle situation that is going on now, but happened a while ago. He's talking about a friend of his who was transgender who died by the, well, let's not say by the hands, but I'm sure it was a contributing factor. It couldn't have felt good that a part of the community that she was a part of, when I say she, I mean Daphne, the transgender woman who killed herself because she was protecting Dave Chappelle, and 6 days later she, after being ridiculed and clowned and dogged and trolled by her own community, killed herself. No one's really harping on that. The community is not harping on that. They want equal rights, but yet when this transgender woman who was part of the community, a proud part of the community, had her own voice, she got belittled, she got clowned, she got talked about, she got harassed, she got ridiculed. So much to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, she's no longer here by her own hands. Not saying it was the cause of the LGBTQI community or the trans community who was dragging her online. Let me rephrase that. The white trans community that was dragging her online. The same community that wants to cancel Dave Chappelle. But yet you're asking for equal rights. You're asking to be heard, but you're not listening. You're asking to have someone hear your voice, understand your plight, but you're not willing to listen and understand the plight of someone else who may say, who may have said something that you disagreed with. Let's take this to the Black community. There are a lot of voices that say that we want, you know what I'm saying, to talk about, you know, the injustices that is being done to Black people. But yet when you bring up the injustices that Black people do amongst each other, i.e. this sector, no one really want to have that conversation. It all becomes a joke. It all becomes, oh, I'm just having fun. We're just roasting and gagging. We just taking it to a roast and gag level or not, but yet we want the world as a whole to treat us with some type of respect and dignity. Women, you want equal rights. You're out here threatening men, talking mess to men, but yet no one better not say anything to you if he's male. That's not equal rights. That's being coddled. People's not gonna like this. You know, don't like this type of teaching. They want me to sit here and smile and, oh my God, you're beautiful, you're sweet, you're smart, you're sexy, you're gorgeous. No, some of you not. Some of you are nasty individuals. That's male and female. Some of you are nasty individuals. And when someone point out the fact that you are a nasty individual, oh, they hate women, or they hate this, or they hate that. When someone point out the fact that there are Black people out there who are no good, low down, and trifling, oh my God, you're racist. You're homophobic, you're transphobic. No. If it doesn't apply to you, if you're not the trifling, the nasty, if you don't have the qualities that is indicative to what someone's talking about that's negative, then don't respond to that because it doesn't apply to you. But we know that there are people out there who are like that. That's what I tell people all the time. Don't use your own personal experiences as an end-all be-all because you don't know everybody. You don't know everything. You can't equate everything to what is being said, what is being done. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very realistic person. I don't live in fantasy in my head, you know what I'm saying, about my life because I can afford to. I don't push that on other people. I don't push my dreams, my hopes, my thoughts, and things like that on other people. I may just express them like I'm doing now and share them with you. I'm not pushing them on you. I don't say that you should believe what I believe. What I say is right, what I say is this. This is just one opinion of one man on this spinning rock that has billions of people on it. I'm just one person. I think I'm very logical. I think I'm very clinical. I think I'm very analytical. But I'm still just one person. Not everyone. I understand that everyone's going to see things or believe things as I say them or as I believe them or see them. I understand that. What's up, man? How y'all doing? Like I said, I don't think that I know that until we truly understand the meaning of equal, we're never going to have equality in this world for anyone. All the groups who say that they are impoverished or the minority, we need to come to the understanding that you can't have equality until the ones in power, the majority, chooses, regardless of whatever majority that is, be it that men, be it white people, be it heterosexual people, be it whatever, people who are not paraplegic, people who are not old, whatever subgroup of humanity that you are a part of or identify with, until you understand that there will never truly be equality until the ones in power, regardless of what that is, chooses to relinquish some of that power. It's our job, once you understand that concept of equality. What's up, Deanna? There's a person I see. I'm going to look at the avatar when I'm looking around. But until you understand that, you will be trapped in this vicious cycle of fighting and wanting, longing for something that is not feasible. Our job, my job, once I understand that concept, is to understand and find a way to work within the structure in which I am to make it better off for me. Do you think that if there is no way out of a cage whatsoever, after all possible things has been exhausted, me still trying to fight my way out of a cave, there's no way out of it when I know that there's no way out of it, until someone actually releases me from it? My job is to make do to where I'm at while being my best mentally, not physically, because physically, you know what I'm saying, I have control of that, but mentally is what I have the biggest control over. My mindset is where my power lies. My understanding is where my power lies. I can surpass you mentally. I may not be able to surpass you financially. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If I know that this world, this environment was created for my downfall, if I understand that these systems are in place and was built on destruction and greed, yeah, there are little things to level, build myself up in that, but there's only so much I can do physically if I'm not mentally prepared to deal with the situation, if that makes sense to y'all. You can control my body, but you can't control my mind. You can imprison my body, but you can't imprison my mind. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. You can, you're saying, put shackles on my hand and shackles on my feet, but you can't put shackles on my mind. And that's where our power lies as the minority group, whatever group you are, whatever subgroup of the human experience that you are. Finding the ways to work around the system, understanding the system so you can find the loopholes in said system that you make yourself a better individual. Stop looking for people to do something for you. Stop looking for people to give you something. Stop looking for someone to give you freedom. If you have freedom. I love to find little quotes and things in movies and take it further than what the movie probably said. Y'all remember Bait, Jamie Foxx? He was this criminal trying to do funny to me. The movie was about a bank robber who stole a bank, stole some gold, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And basically he was in a cell with Jamie Foxx, whatever, and they couldn't, when the cell person died, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx some stuff. Jamie Foxx said, you can beat on my body, but you can't beat on my soul and my mind. That's what I'm talking about. That mindset. Really, it was all comedy, it was all jokes, it was all gags, it was not. And of course, when the man threatened him, he gave up the information. Well, it's not. You know what I'm saying? But just that statement itself, you can beat on my body, but you can't beat on my mind. You can entrap my body, but you can't entrap my mind. A lot of people don't have that mindset and that concept of, okay, I may not be where I want to be physically, but if I'm there mentally, the law of attraction is going to bring all that to me. I don't think I told y'all this before, but this job here that I'm going to now, they call me Oxford. They call me Oxford. And initially when they first started calling me Oxford, I was offended. Like, that's not my name, why you call me Oxford? But I've been called bougie and uppity my entire life. Although I told you that I was poor. I grew up under the poverty level. But it was always a mindset for me. Granted, I'm not poor now, but I'm just 2 cents away from where I was. Not really, but I call wood, you know. But when they started calling me Oxford, I started realizing, I had this conversation with my supervisor last week, it was Thursday, Friday, and I was like, because me and him got into a situation where I told him to watch how you talk to me because I'm not going to play with. You know what I'm saying? And I told him that he was ridiculous. I'm the same person I'm always at everywhere. All the ways take up for me, speak my mind, regardless of who you are. And then I got to altercation with the managers this weekend at the restaurant. I'm always going to be that person. You know what I'm saying? But I say stuff because it needs to be said, not because I'm trying to be an asshole about it. But the question with my supervisor at this job now, I was telling him, you know, when y'all started calling me Oxford, it was offensive until I owned. What's going on here? Until I thought about it. You know what? When you think of Oxford, you think of Oxford University, which is one of the best educational institutions in the world. You think of the upper echelon. You think of the exquisite. You think of the best of the best. And if y'all see me carrying myself that way, even when I'm in uniform at work doing the same jobs as y'all are doing, but yet something about me stands out to the point to where y'all see me in that light, I'm doing something right. We may be in the same place, we may be doing the same jobs, but when you see me, you don't see me as someone who is supposed to be here, because how I carry myself. Now this is a choice. I'll let everybody know all these jobs that I have, or I had, I should say, I'll let everyone know. I need a job. I don't need this job. I can go out there and find a job just as good, if not better, because I know that I'm marketable. I know who I am. I'm confident in who I am. That's the mindset I'm talking about. I'm not looking for someone to give me anything or hand me anything. I do what I do because I want to, because I understand that there's a lesson that I need to get from this that's going to feed me for the next place or position in life that I'm going to be in. I'm not trying to be better than anyone, because I'm not better than anyone, but also I know that no one's better than me. I am a unique individual, as we all know, but some of the biggest differences is that I understand it and recognize it. I understand my differences. I understand and recognize where I am and why I am, what my purpose is. And every day that I get up and have breath in my body, be able to be right-minded body, what's that? I am able to move further and forward on the journey that I need to be on in order for me to be where I need to be. me, that's why I say I'm not better than anyone. No one's better than me. For me, mentally, we're equal. You know what I mean? We may not be equal physically, financially, but mentally, we're equal. No one will ever be better than me. No one will ever say anything to me that will make me feel like I am not worthy of. I am less than. No one could. I don't care who you are. The President of the United States could come up and through here and be like, food junkie. Excuse me, why? I'm able to ask that question because I know who I am. A CEO, a CFO, a billionaire could come to me and say X, Y, Z. And if I have a question or if I don't see what you're saying or understand what you're saying, I'm going to ask a question. A lot of us will be so impressed just to be at the table. Now, I need to know how this table was built so I can build my own table. And it may not be the quick, fast, in a hurry that we want. It may not be the microwave situation that we want. But I need to understand how this table is built so I'm able to build my own table my way so I can control it the way I need to control it and put people seated there who wants to be there and who deserve to be there. You hear a lot of people say, oh, I just want to sit at the table. I just want to be in the room. Nah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being in that room. I need to know how to get into a room in which I can shine. And granted, I shine in every room I go in. But I'm not just happy for crumbs. Never have been, never will be. I don't need a piece of cake. I need a recipe for the cake. That's my mindset. I don't want anyone to hand me anything. Give me the tools that I need to survive and thrive on my own. See, because I understand there would never be equality. Because no matter how much you give me, think of all these athletes and stuff, making hundreds of millions of dollars. If I'm able to pay you and a multitude of people hundreds of millions of dollars, how much money do I have? How much money am I going to generate in order for me to pay you that money? I want to be that person. Don't give me crumbs when you're making or have access to a larger pool. I'm not going to be happy with just crumbs. When it's my intellectual property, when it's my talent, when it's my hard work, when it's all these things that I'm contributing, and all you're doing is financing it. I told y'all that I had an investor for my fashion line a couple years ago when I first started on here. This individual met with presidents. This individual met with countries, leaders and things of that nature. All that. The fuck you doing? Why you? I can't even go right now. You fucking idiot. Excuse me. How the hell you out of? Can you move that? Black bastard. You don't see this big ass truck stalled in the middle of my goddamn turn signal situation? Anyway. So, you know, I had this investor and offered me pretty good money. Really good money. Actually, really good money. Life-changing money. To help me, or willing to invest life-changing money into willing to invest with me, I should say. All my talents, all my ideas, all my creations, all my concepts, willing to finance it. First conversation, we was going to meet with the CFDA, which is the Certified Fashion Designers of America. So he had contacts. When I was discussing the rooming situation, he only wanted to get one room. Now, then next time I went to his house to discuss some stuff, he came in the area with the bathrobe on. I'm good, thank you, let me go. He would call, I wouldn't answer the phone. He would text, I wouldn't answer his text. All these bags of my snacks and food. Come to find out through another situation, another person, he wanted to sleep with me. And he thought that trying to buy me would be what would get me to, you know what I'm saying, cheat on my husband for one, and for two, lower my standards and morals. You can't buy me. I can't be bought. Some people would have been, oh, go ahead and do it, da-da-da. He wasn't ugly. It's just that's not where I wanted to be. I didn't want to start off something with the quid pro quo situation. I do this for you if you do this for me type of thing. I think I told y'all that before when I first, like some of my first videos. That's not how it works with me. That's not how it's going to be. That's not how it's going to happen. And I'm still doing what I do. I'm still working without having a financial, like when I say we need to buy, you know, buildings for me, equipment, all that stuff. Travel across the world for different fabrics and things of that nature. Just creating my design based on my business plan, based on my portfolio. Like I said, y'all really don't understand who is on here, what they have done, who they know, and how they do things. I'm happy that my reputation is I'm an ass, because you're not going to do whatever you want to do to me. And if it takes me longer to get where I need to be, it just takes longer. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind working. I don't mind punching the clock. But equality is, and then he wanted to be saying that we were business partners. No, I would have been a sex servant for favors. That's what I would have been. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? That's not equal. He has the power. I had the talent. He had the financial situation. I had the talent. But you thought that your power would supersede my talent and my moral compass. We would have never been equal because you had the power and you wasn't able to relinquish said power. You have always thrown the fact that you had the power in my face. As opposed to dealing with it, I walked away. I'd rather not deal with that. I'm just saying, yo, until we understand what true equality is and what it takes to be truly equal, we would never be equal. This is a fantasy. It is a dream. Because in order for us to be truly equal, the ones in power have to relinquish said power to bring you up to their level. And how many people, honestly, is willing to do that? How many people are willing to relinquish said power that they have in order for, you know, you to be on their level? Not many. Not many at all. Very few. I'm very honest to say, none. Like I said, food for thought. Everyone's screaming equality. Treat the trans this way, but yet don't talk about the trans. You can help us, but you can't talk about us. Treat the blacks this way, but you can't talk about us. You can't criticize us. Da-da-da. Treat women this way. Let women do what they want to do, but yet they want to be equal. You don't say nothing about a woman. Don't criticize the kid. But as soon as the kid holds you up at gunpoint, oh, those badass kids. We can't have it both ways, y'all. We need to come to a conclusion and a decision of what is it that we truly want. What is it that what is truly attainable? What is truly desired and required of us? I'm just saying, y'all. Food for thoughts. Equality. Can there truly be equality without someone losing something? Do y'all think this is equality if someone is losing something. If someone's not losing something, someone has to lose something. Someone has to lose something. Someone has to relinquish something in order for there to be true equality. What do you think about these companies? Someone has a controlling share. Someone has a controlling power. I don't care if it's 1% or 0.00001%. Someone has to be in charge. Someone has to be ahead. Like this video, please, y'all. This is just some real talk. Just some real talk. You know, I know it's not messy. I know it's not roasting, gagging, and dragging each other. But sometimes we need to understand that all that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say y'all tired of the mess and the BS. But, you know what I'm saying? Look what y'all support. I'm just saying. Once we stop lying to ourselves, and not saying just us, I mean the world as a whole, it'll be a much better place. It'll be a much more honest place. Because right now what we're doing is lying to ourselves. We want this, we want that, but yet we're not willing to sacrifice anything to get it. We're tired of people talking about the kids, but yet we're there when they're talking about the kids. We're tired. We want true conversations, but yet when someone's having a true conversation, it's not. You rather watch the mess, the roast and the gags. It's hypocrisy. Not truly understanding what it takes, what sacrifice is, in order for someone to get what they truly want, or what they're asking. I'm just saying, y'all. This is your boy Food Junkie. I'm at work right now. Just want to come to y'all and have a conversation with you. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and of course, watch the replay. Hope y'all enjoyed it as well. I just hope you guys start thinking about what y'all are saying, what y'all really want, what y'all really asking for, how you making the world in the image in which you want to live in it. I'm just saying. Once again, it's your boy Food Junkie. Hope y'all have a great day. Be safe on these YouTube streets and in the real world streets. And hope you guys think about, what this conversation is that we had on my way to work today. Love y'all. But as I always say, it's not important that I love you. It's more important that you love someone else. You respect someone else. Love yourself. Then love someone else. Respect yourself. And definitely respect someone else. Until next time, y'all, this is your boy Food Junkie. I'll talk to you crazy kids later. Love you. Bye-bye.